This next guy, I actually just met him recently. He's extremely nice. He's got a killer personality. He was on The Circle on Netflix, and he won season 1. And now he's doing all types of other stuff, and he's killing it. And he brought his buddy with him. Give it up for Joey Sasso, everybody. Make some noise.
Joey.
Woo!
What's up?
And you brought your buddy with you. Well, you want to introduce your buddy?
Well, look it. When Vinny hit me up and told me to come on this podcast, I love you, and I would say yes, no matter what. However, my buddy Josh is so uncomfortable with doing stuff like this, so it was an immediate yes for me. So sitting back and seeing where Tony's at right now, I just want to break both your guys' balls all night long and just make it as uncomfortable as possible.
Not going to be hard.
Do not tell me you're more shy than this guy.
Hey, this is number 4 for me up here. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck. Are you shy?
Your shyness is going to help me, so help me help you.
Have you ever been on stage before?
No.
By the way,
my first time ever.
First time.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, so this is the portion of the show we're all going to get off stage. You're going to do a 15-minute set.
Oh, let's go.
You didn't even introduce your friend's name.
I'm Josh.
Yeah,
Josh!
Yeah, Josh!
Killed it, bro. Killed it.
Joey, you're awesome, dude. You won season 1 of The Circle.
I did.
And you got, anybody watch The Circle?
Woo!
Fuck yeah. And which was ironic because it came out during COVID.
Right before COVID.
Right before COVID?
Yeah, right before COVID.
And it was like a COVID show, which was insane.
Dude, we were making it, and I thought it was going to be the biggest fucking flop of all time because we were just sitting there talking to screens. And I'm sitting there, and I don't watch a lot of reality TV. So all you know is people fight, they hook up, and I'm like, we're not doing that. So I don't know how this is going to work. I didn't understand the show until like 8 episodes in. Then I was like, oh, I get it.
It is insane. Yeah, we're like,
it was my guilty pleasure
I feel
show.
like you didn't understand
You did?
the show
Yeah, I
until
watched
you were
it.
watching it.
Yeah, no.
You were watching it live, he's like, oh, that's what that was?
Yeah, I remember when the show came out, I was like, oh, I get it. It's because we're not like those other shows. This is 6 months after we wrapped filming, so.
No way.
Are you still close with the castmates?
Yeah, I'm really good friends with my buddy Shuby and Chris Sapphire, I would say, are my 2 best friends from the show.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And since that, your career fucking just took off. People didn't have anything else to do during COVID, and then they watched a show pretty much about COVID. So it was, but it worked.
Yeah. I mean, I've been out here with Josh since, what year? 2012? 2012. I met him when I was like 13 years old in Rochester, which, by the way, justice for fucking garbage plates, okay? Because it's the best fucking food you will ever have, and meat sauce is fantastic.
Yeah, nobody's going to fuck with this guy.
I've heard the word garbage plate way too many times tonight.
Dude,
my
we are
first
going
time
to
I
get
heard
you
it.
to Rochester, and I'm going to get you a plate, and you are going to fucking love that shit.
A plate of garbage?
It's fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
It's great.
I'm taking your word for it.
If
I'm disappointed.
0% shot. Josh, come on, have my back on this.
Garbage plates
That's right.
are amazing.
It's my pit bull right here. He's got my back.
Let's go.
How do you guys know each other?
How did we meet?
I'm a filmmaker. Joey is an actor and loves movies. And so I was living in Rochester, and we went into his dad's car dealership for like sponsorship for a short we were doing. And he was like, hey, I don't really have anything I can give you, but like my son loves film. Here he is. And he sort of like threw Joey at us.
Didn't my mom like pitch me to you guys?
Yeah, no, exactly. She was like, oh, my son loves movies. This and so you started to just like work on like a sets for little shorts we were doing. And then I was like, this kid knows more about movies than like these kids that I went to film school with. And so we just immediately bonded over movies and our favorite filmmakers and all that. And then we lost touch, and then we ended up moving to LA coincidentally the same week, and we reconnected years later.
And we were just like complete opposites because he comes from like a very religious family. His father is a pastor. He meets me. I'm 13 years old, smoking Newport hundreds and fucking.
Oh, because Joey, he would come to like work on these little short films, and I remember like I called him one time, and he was like, "Dude, I can't. My dad caught me smoking weed. I can't come to film today."
No, I crashed my car. I remember I just got my license.
Yeah.
I was 1 week in. It was not my best moment.
Damn. So you guys were friends. You reconnected. Did you make projects together?
Yeah, our movie just came out actually back in July. Look it up, guys. Young
Fuck
Lion
yeah.
of the West. 12 years of hard work. That's the only reason
Nice.
I went on The Circle to begin with, is we had been working on this since literally day 2 of living in LA.
Yeah, no, the first night, I go over to Joey's apartment. I find out he's here. He's like, I don't know anybody. I'm like, me neither. He's like, come over. And he pitches me this movie. This was 2012, and it came out 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Really.
Fuck yeah. Supportive crowd. I like it.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, we always knew that we had to make it our own way. You know what I mean? That no one's going to give you anything. When people talk about how hard the business is, it's like, yeah, if you're putting your life and career in the hands of going in and being the perfect guy for the perfect role at the right time, sure. But we always wanted to make our own shit. So we started then, and it would just be one of those things. People would be like, Young Lion, Young Lion. We talk about it, and everyone thought we were nuts until we said, fuck it, let's just go do it. We raised $13,000. We were told it was impossible. It was budgeted for $3 to $10 million. Made it. It was the worst fucking production experience. We didn't sleep for 6 months. We were living in my parents' house, and we pulled it off. And I got back to LA, and I remember my buddy I worked with was like, I'm casting this thing. Come in for it. And ended up being The Circle. Everything
Amazing.
else has happened.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Sometimes one door opens and it opens other doors. And
What Tumblr post did you read that off of?
Which, Vinny, by the way.
listen, I wanted to be wise. Beautiful. You know, sometimes when the windows open, you could feel the air, and there's birds outside. Anyways,
You really had me with the elevator thing, because I do think that fucking works. And
It
I think
was-
everyone
Don't
here is
encourage him,
not-
Joey.
They're not on the same page.
dude, thank you.
Where is the closest elevator so we could all go test
You
this
gotta
out?
go. You can't. They can't expect it. They gotta get on an elevator to get. You gotta get on together when he gets off. As soon as the doors are about to shut, I'm doing it again. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it 7 times until you guys like it. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna die on that hill, man. You're dying on that hill.
No, it's funny. It's funny. Thank you, buddy. I
Okay,
appreciate
so 12 years later,
Yeah,
would you do it again?
100%. We're getting ready to do it again, most likely. We always operate
answer.
from that standpoint. No one's going to give a shit. After you've been on a few Netflix shows, you get followers. People think, like, you made it, where the irony of it is I've never been a social media dude, and I happen to win a show about being on social media. Like, everything is just very ironic with how it works in my life. So we're at that place now where we put the movie out. The reception has been fucking amazing, so much better than we ever thought it would be, and we're just in that place of let's go do it again. Every dollar I've made, I've spent on gear, so this way we don't have to go ask people for money. We can just go make it ourselves.
Joey, are you Italian and Greek?
Not Greek, but I am Italian.
Yeah, we know that. No, because he's Italian and Greek.
Yes.
I'm Italian with a bunch of
Yeah,
Greek
when I
family
met you, I
But we
told
ta-
your girlfriend, I was like, I thought you were one of my fucking cousins.
Yeah, it's true. But I was just thinking, you'd play a really good mafia fucking character.
Dude, I used to get young De Niro in every fucking room I went in, and I was like, is there just no, like, Italian New York actors out here? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think it's that much of a resemblance.
Not real ones.
Yeah.
You're the intimidating guy, and he's so unintimidating. It's insane. You're just a little gentle giant.
We are really the weirdest buddy comedy ever, because everyone just knows if I'm going anywhere, Josh is there, and I just throw him in to make him uncomfortable at every possible shot that I can. So what we need to do right now is, if there is any ladies out here who are single, we need to blow up this man's DMs as quickly as possible.
Right there, Josh.
Yeah, she is, dude. You've seen the.
Good. Shh.
Look at the size of cheese sticks she's eating, dude. You got to get her number. No.
That is a very big
You're
cheese
single.
stick.
You're single.
I am single, yeah.
Hell yeah. Josh, you're so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this little matchmaker.
So,
over
Tony,
here.
let me ask you, buddy, what's your type?
My type.
Yeah, you got a type. What's your type?
People who talk to me. No. I don't know, man. We could get into it. I don't know. Vinny mentioned, earlier tonight that I used to be a lot heavier. People aren't nice to heavier people typically. So I don't know. I spend a lot of time working on myself. and so I know what value I bring to the table.
Fuck
so
yeah, dude.
I think my type is someone who appreciates what I have to offer.
That was really like beautiful.
Yeah.
That was deep.
Yeah.
And if you don't appreciate what I have to offer, you'll know.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And he's packing a big one. Yeah. Yeah. Offer that.
It comes with the weight loss.
He goes, there it is. Dude, he lost a ton of weight. Now he's a stud. Now he's beating him. I know he's being
So
bashful.
this
but
shirt
he's-
I'm wearing actually used to fit me like a normal shirt. And now it's like a towel.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that.
It's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I went from
I really feel like you and Tony are a lot like me and Josh. You're out here, you're just all over. I just know he's just like, I just don't ask me something right now.
Josh, we're only going to ask you questions.
Okay, Josh.
that's fine.
Question
You know
time,
what?
Josh. If I'm going to
Taking
be
this over.
embarrassed, you're going to be embarrassed.
I know everything about him, so ask away.
Wait, okay, so you were saying, Joey, that you like to put him in embarrassing situations.
As much as possible, yes.
Where does this rank on embarrassing situations? Not even embarrassing, just uncomfortable.
This isn't so bad. Because he used to go on these like TikTok lives that would get like 100,000 people, and he'd be like, "I'm going to the bathroom, Josh, take over," and he'd just throw me on. and eventually, it got to the point they started like a cult, and people started to take screenshots, and they would like send me like clips of me, and they started putting my face on a shirt.
And mind you, he's telling them no.
I'm like, don't do this. This does not end well.
It's like cults are not good.
Yeah, this is a bad thing. And they were like, we love that he's so humble, our dear leader. And I was like, stop it. Like, leave me alone. Like,
I'm just imagining these TikTok lives. It's not even Josh talking. It's just him staring at the camera. Going,
No, I'm not joking.
that's not
I'll go
wrong.
on live and he'll know I'm on live and he'll walk into the living room and he'll know I'm gonna throw him on. So he goes back in his room and he'll grab a hat, he'll change his shirt, make sure he looks. I'm like, bro, it's not that fucking deep.
well, I'm just like chilling in the living room. You know, I'm not ready to be on live, you know?
dude, so
I think regardless, your followers are going to love you.
yeah.
You know, hat or no hat.
Josh, if I'm ever going to watch a TikTok live, which I won't, but
Yeah. No, good call. Good call.
it
No,
will
no one
only
should.
be yours, my man.
Thank you.
What happened to your cult, by the way? You had a cult.
I had to put a stop to it. It's not a good thing.
It could be. You could be the one who changes it.
Yeah.
The cult of Josh.
There was a moment you embraced it where you said, this
You embrace it.
What
It's
did I
game
say?
over.
you were
God,
like,
what
the
did I say?
power.
the power? Oh, God.
All right, you liked it, Josh. You liked it, you sick bastard.
What if you went away and you didn't realize Josh is this little bashful guy, but when he gets on TikTok live, he turns into a total perv?
No, here's the thing.
He's just like, yeah, show me your tits.
You get a couple cocktails in him, and he is like, this is the thing, I'll break his balls all day long, but he's like, tonight, I'm like, dude, we're going on stage, the improv, do this podcast. All right, it's my worst fucking nightmare, but let's go. And I'll throw him in with shit like that, but he'll get out. Like, you get after it. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
do the 40-year-old dad dance and have a
When
great
do I
time.
do that?
You've done it a few times.
40-year-old
I've ever
dad dance?
Yeah, you know, like the dad who's
I
like,
think I'm going to need an example.
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
knew they were going to ask. Why would you say that?
Josh, I had to
would you
do
put me in this
impressions
position?
and voices up here. You could give us a shimmy.
You gotta fucking, yeah, Josh.
you turn it up.
Hey,
I haven't had any cocktails.
Win in Rome, Josh.
I can't. No.
I tried getting him liquored up before this, and he was like, no, I need to feel it all. I need to be. It's like, all right, buddy.
let's see your
All right.
4-year-old dad dance.
No.
Listen, if we let you off the hook this time, that
I
means
need
next
this-
time you have to do it.
What do you need?
How about if you do it with him, Tony? I just think,
Alright, that's
given the
fair.
situation,
So,
do we got any fucking genuine pony, some Magic Mike shit for these guys to break it down right now? Shit might get weird in here real quick.
We're on to something, honestly. You guys aren't gonna do shit. Like, it's all right.
what did I tell you about my social battery?
No.
I'm running.
Josh is gonna have a fucking panic attack. We make him dance. Josh, you're a film director.
I am.
How do you direct this guy? You're because I know
question.
because he's got the confidence. He's got the soiree, or is that the
Yeah.
word?
I got soiree.
What's the word? Not
Swagger.
swag. Suave.
Suave. Ooh.
There he is. Cheese sticks coming in clutch. You've got swabbies, and
Yes,
but you're such a such a bashful guy. Is it tougher to direct?
No, I feel like, well, especially with Joey, we're writing partners. We come up with a lot of it. So directing him is very easy because I feel like by the time we get to set, I've seen him do it, when we're writing, he'll get up and sort of act it out the way it's going to be. So I've seen it 100 times, and I've usually kind of directed him before we even get there. We sort of know what it's going to be because we wrote it together. And also, Joey's very good at taking notes, and he's very open to, like, fail in a way, which is really awesome. Like, a lot of times, like, if we can't find something, I'm like, hey, let's just, like, do it wrong. Just to get out of your system to see, like, it's not that big a deal. Well, there's always another
good.
take.
I like that.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It feels like, though, there is something that he does that really pisses you off.
Oh.
And you just internalize that
this is
shit.
the rest of the podcast.
Oh,
no, not at all.
There's got to be something.
Dude, go in.
Okay. Not that it pisses me off necessarily.
Let him
He
have
is loud.
Which I don't think I'm loud. I think everyone else is just fucking quiet. That's on you, it's not me.
He will, not even just him being loud, like he will fall asleep. Like, he will purposely put on, like, horror movies and play them full blast to fall asleep.
It's my comfort
He will
food.
fall asleep to, like, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
So, like, I come out, and it's just, like, people screaming and mayhem, and that's, like, his, like, nighttime
That's insane.
thing.
It's my
and I'm like,
relaxation.
That's
are
what puts
doing,
you to
Joe?
sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I used to have roommates, I would just hear them fucking through the walls. So now I have to put porn on to help me fall asleep.
Do you ever get into, like, the plot? Like,
If-
you
if
can't
my-
fall asleep and you're just like, I don't know if the teacher and the student are going to fuck this time. I don't know if it's going to happen.
That's what gets me. That's what knocks me out. If I hear my neighbors fucking now, I go knock on the door. I go, hey, I hear you guys fucking. Can you fuck a little bit louder, man? I'm trying to get some sleep around here.
Would it be weird if they looked at you and they were like, come in?
How's Daly feel about all this?
She's putting the porn on for me. She doesn't want to have sex with me. She goes, go to sleep.
The do not disturb button.
Oh, shit. Anyway, sorry. I don't know we got sidetracked.
Tangent.
But, all right, so you guys are working on a film together. You worked on a film together.
Yep.
You're going to do another one. I mean, like I said, I've only known you, a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
You remind me a lot of my family members, which is Italians, like, immediately like, oh, bro, as soon as I met him.
I'm the most cliche dude. How many times have I come home from meeting someone and all they need to have is an Italian name whatsoever? And I'm like, I'll take a fucking bullet for him. It's
Yeah,
the greatest
I love
guy
it.
I've ever met. Because you don't meet people like us out here. You really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, we are crazy. A
Little bit.
A little bit, but we're also very passionate people.
This was almost a complete set here. We got Tony,
Tony, Vinny,
Joey,
and Josh.
Josh. Fucking Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
The irony is this dude has a massive cock. And I'm not joking when I say that. I talked to every one of his ex-girlfriends. This kid's got a fucking kickstand
All right,
in there.
let's settle down.
And
Let's
this
relax,
is why
Joe.
we need to get him out there in the world.
Dude, we're
I am
gonna
gonna
all
pimp
just
him out to
relax.
this crowd.
Yeah.
open up with this clip for your episode. This is our opening clip.
Yep.
Josh's dong. Dude.
I told him he might have to just whip it out tonight and just say, fuck it. We need to really kick off the career in a big way.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. No, I'm kidding.
Front
I'm
row is
kidding.
getting their money's worth, bro.
Dude, well, all right. I don't want you to prove it, but I'll take his word for it. Yeah. Hey, good for you, buddy. Fuck. Hey, how are you single? Fuck. If I had a huge dick, I would wear a Speedo to the bank. You know what I mean? Just high five the glass. Woo! I'm making a deposit, and it's a big one. Good for you, man.
We just met. You don't know that I don't. Yeah.
Hey, I'll take your word for it. Dude. I'll take your word for it.
I told him he gets dark.
No. It's dark.
Oh, this is crazy right now.
Do you cook?
Dude, not at all.
No.
No.
What?
I didn't know how to use a fucking microwave till I was 18 years old. I had to call
No
my
family recipes or anything
No,
like that?
yeah, we have tons of them. I just never learned shit. My mom did everything. So I remember when I moved away, because I moved here when I was 18. I was right out of high school.
Yeah.
Came out here, and I did not know how to do anything whatsoever. So when we were putting together all the promo for our movie, he found a drive of all old footage from my first studio apartment, and I look like I'm fucking 12 years old. I'm so skinny. I remember my mom calling me, yelling at me because we weren't eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were
Sounds
doing.
Italian.
We were doing a lot of DiGiorno and shit. You made those.
it is crazy that you don't cook, because we cook. I mean, that's.
Do you cook?
Yeah.
You cook for your girl?
Cook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, your buffalo dip's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But you haven't had my meatballs.
I don't know if I want your meatballs.
On for the next episode. How big are Vinny's meatballs? No. I make good meatballs. It takes time.
Bite-sized.
He makes great food. And then when he was going on his diet, I fucking loved him the most. He'd be like, "Do you want a tray of macaroni and cheese?"
Well, yeah, I love to cook, and when I started losing my weight, I obviously couldn't eat as much. So I would still make the same amount of food, but then I would just call my friends and be like, "Hey, come over. I got a tray of meatballs. I got a tray of mac and cheese. Want some ribs? Here's some ribs."
Yeah.
Dude, I got to give you my number before the end of the night.
No, we're tight now. We're Italians, you know.
Yeah, my whole family, all the women cook. A lot of the men do, but like my dad doesn't know how to use a fucking screwdriver or do anything. He goes to work, and that's the way it's always been. So growing up, I was the king of the household. That's like literally, it's not me saying it. That's what my mom and everyone would say. So I didn't know anything. So when I go home, it's pretty fucking clutch. Like Christmas Eve is fantastic.
It's legit.
Dude, my family
7
starts
fishes?
prepping for fucking Christmas in August.
What?
But yeah, they get all the clam shells in August when they do
Wow.
the clam bake. You've seen all the. We have a spread like, and that's the only reason we made our movie for 13K is my family fed everyone on the movie and put them up. So that's how we made it work.
Italian.
Yeah.
I love it.
That was just like.
I was just gonna say I'm very lucky that my dad is really great at cooking and my mom is also very great at cooking. So I took both of their skills and now I'm better than both of them.
Are you OCD at all with shit like that? Like when you learn, because that's my fear with taking on any new skill is I'm so fucking obsessive compulsive, and that will be the only thing that will rule my world.
Yeah. Anything I focus on, I get hyper fixated on, and I try to become the best at it. And like whether it be like a card game or like cooking, I just try to maximize.
So if you were on like a Gordon Ramsay show, and like he started screaming in your face,
I'm gonna yell back at him.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, would that be like a badge of honor? Like, would you go home and cry? Would you feel good about it? Like,
if he screamed at me?
Yeah. Like, I like Bar Rescue. If John Taffer screamed in my fucking face, it would be the best day of my life.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
You know. Big Bar Rescue
I think
fan.
it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like a plaque that says "I'm an idiot sandwich." Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on getting screamed at, guys.
Some people like it, Vinny. All right. Some people like it.
It's a good fetish. That's Josh's fetish. Just screams at his girl.
He
That's
stares
the
into the
opposite of what he
camera.
does. Yeah, I don't know.
The
Do you
cult
have
of
any
Josh.
weird fetishes like that? Like, do you want to?
What's the fetish that you have, Josh?
Do you want to just get like tied up and beat and slapped? Like, are you into that type of thing?
Everyone here wants to know.
I feel like that's a yes.
Josh.
Say it with your chest.
He's processing.
Yeah, how do I? No. Like,
No?
what? No.
It's really funny how bashful you are, dude. You're fucking adorable. You know that?
Thank you.
Isn't this guy adorable? What's going on?
I'm supposed to be the shy one.
My boys like you. You're cute. Let's go, Josh.
It really couldn't be better that I don't shut the fuck up, and he's the most quiet, humble person.
Yeah. So when
That's how this works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Until I get called out.
That's-
for
What
it.
does a night with us four going out look like?
It's me and you trying to fight for the conversation.
Yeah.
Josh and I are just like this.
And then these guys going, my dick's bigger. No, my dick's bigger. No, my dick's bigger. Then they just play swords.
100%. They're in a booth just having a very intimate, beautiful conversation in the wildest club in LA that we would go to. Yes.
Yeah. You actually, I mean, he's an incredible editor. We got a director.
He's an editor
we got
too.
some-
That's his main job. When you said that, I was like, you guys really need to fucking talk. That's weird. You guys have a lot in common.
Well,
Yeah, I cut our. I
Here
cut
we
our,
are.
Yeah. I cut our movie. I used to do a lot of those like Wired autocomplete interviews. Like I cut all of those for like 6 years. So if you've ever seen those, you've seen something I cut.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You ran a cult?
Dude,
Accidentally.
You were a cult leader? Check that off the old bucket list.
Yeah. Should be at the top of your resume.
Right.
Editor, cult leader,
leader.
director.
You're the only cult I would ever join, Josh.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That means
I
a
feel like
lot,
if you start a cult, it'd be like really nice. You'd be like, everybody gets juice boxes.
No, like that's the thing is he is so fucking nice that it's annoying sometimes. Like, you know when you want to be angry and you want that anger shared with a friend and he's just like, all right, Joe, let's calm down. And I'm like, no, this isn't the time to fucking calm down. Can we be angry? All right. And I'm just like, fuck.
Josh.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Joey was also a boxer.
Yeah.
For a long time. You still got the bod for it, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, still got the bod. And you were really good, actually, right?
Yeah, I was ranked number 1 in the country age and weight. I started fighting when I was 6 years old. So I grew up my whole life doing it, and it was nothing but boxing and movies. That was it.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then anytime he gets in a fight, Josh is there immediately, and he whoops ass. All right, you guys didn't get the joke. All right, cool. But you ever watch him box or anything?
Not like officially.
Have you seen me fuck someone up?
No, I mean I know the stories, and I haven't seen you actually in a fight though.
I've
seen you throw some punches. Like
Yeah,
I just want to see him in a street fight and you there.
No,
You know what I mean? Because if Joey just be like, hey, what the fuck is up? And
Okay, guys, calm down. Now's not
It
the
was
time for
after we
fighting.
first moved here.
Josh be like, I'm gonna go get us juice boxes. I'll be right back.
What was that? When we first moved here, I put my sister's now ex in the ICU.
For good reason?
Wait, what? Your sister's ex in the ICU?
Or just because?
If someone disrespects my mother,
It's
for good reason.
Game over.
I broke both my hands on his face, and I remember calling him.
Glad I'm
He was
friends with
like,
you.
he was like, wow, that's what happened?
Well, I'm not gonna make fun of Joey tonight. Don't blame you, dude. Yeah, you
Josh,
got-
I feel like you've gotten into some fights. You're like a backstreet brawler. Like,
Fortunately, I've never had to get into a fight.
How much you know about yourself? I've never been in a fight.
I'm enjoying you
Fight
so
Club.
much.
Thank you. I know.
It's the fucking best.
Just watching you. It's so funny, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. You're fucking hilarious, dude. You're
thank
so
you.
shy.
I mean, I don't really think I'm that shy. Am I?
not
Am I
that
shy?
shy.
No?
I'm just not used to
speaking.
being in front of a crowd. You know.
Yeah,
But,
you're doing good.
he's
But it's fun.
speaking.
The fucking crowd is on your side, though. I see
I
them
hope
looking
so.
at you.
Yeah.
Everybody loves you.
They know you got that big dick you're swinging around over there.
Dude, you wore a Dodgers
Josh.
hat tonight. You came up here a winner.
Yeah, thank you.
Vinny,
That is the one
Dodgers
thing-
lost
No,
tonight.
if you want to see him fucking angry, the only time I see his emotions fluctuate is over the fucking Dodgers. Like, he gets really into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those guys. The sports
I'm one
fuck
of
you
those
up,
guys.
huh?
Yeah. I mean, not all sports, but just baseball. The Dodgers.
Nuh-uh.
That happened out of nowhere. One day, he was just a fucking Dodgers fan.
And then he's just beating the shit out of somebody. You're like, whoa, that's my
I'm
job.
sitting on the
Oh, I'm
couch,
like,
right, and
jumping,
doing something. He's
yeah.
like, motherfucker, goddamn. And I was like, what? It's like the fucking Dodgers with the fucking... And I'm like, whoa.
Ooh.
You think you know someone after they ran a cult, especially. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ.
He's a sleeper.
That's amazing.
So what are you going to do if the Dodgers don't pull through on this? I mean, it's pretty much done, but what are you
Yeah.
going
I
to do?
mean, we know we got it. We're gonna win at home now. It's gonna be great.
So
Yeah.
optimistic.
Yeah.
Joey, thank you for asking all the questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
No, Josh is going to be leading like the people who go through the streets and light shit on fire after the Dodgers win.
That's hilarious.
He's the leader of that's his cult.
He's on the news carrying a couch. Fuck, I love it, man. You're a rager, and I love that.
Yeah.
We're taking him to AVN this year.
AVN. Oh, the porn.
Yeah.
The,
I just want to see what happens in that environment
dude,
with him.
dude, you're going to the AVN thing? You're gonna
know.
get your dick sucked so much. You just go around telling everybody you're a huge hog. Those girls, and you're so bashful.
My girlfriend's an adult film actress, and we talk about bringing him to AVN to just see what happens with
true.
Josh.
So,
It's like an experiment with him and you guys.
Yeah.
Just throw him in an environment and see what happens.
yeah.
See what happens.
You guys are like in the movie The Girl Next Door.
It's one of my all-time favorites. Fantastic.
Fucking awesome movie.
Love that.
You said So you kind of did you just publicly tell people? Or
Yeah,
is it out?
Yeah, I mean, it's not out, but now it is. I mean, we're all friends, right? You guys aren't going to tell no one. It's safe here.
Yeah.
Safe crowd.
Well, I guess not. What the fuck?
We're going kind of
You're like,
quiet.
Someone's like, fuck you.
You are dating an adult film actress,
Yes.
which she was maybe gonna come at one point.
Yes, she was going to. Yeah.
We talked about this. He's like, I don't like to put my personal relationships out there,
Yeah.
but she was gonna come, and then she did something else, and then Josh was second
Said
pick.
you got me.
I looked at Josh and told him, you're fucking coming.
No, he talked you up when he texted me. He said my
Okay.
buddy is fucking awesome,
Okay.
and you could tell you guys have a really healthy relationship.
What do you love most about each other or something?
We like this.
That's
This
not
is-
my field. That's Vinny's field.
No, we like this one. This is nice.
We.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
This is your crowd over here, Vinny.
Turned into
The
a
quiet
fucking
ones in the
Hallmark
back are my
movie in
people.
here. Yeah, Josh, what do you love about me?
Yeah,
I
Josh.
feel like Joey's the kind of person I can be completely myself around. You know, he's seen every side of me, and he's the most loyal friend I've ever had. He's my best friend. He's supportive, and yeah, like I said, I feel like I can. I always feel accepted with him, and I always feel like there's never any judgment, no matter what's going on or how I'm feeling. If we ever get mad, we always find a way to like put it aside, and I know he's always got my back, and so
Fuck yeah.
the best.
I love that. That's awesome, dude. Joey, what do you got?
Honestly, this kid's my brother. We've been through hell and high water. We moved out here with nothing. You're talking, don't have enough money to eat ramen noodles. And been through everything together, everything in my personal life, my highest highs, lowest of lows. That's why any shows I do, anything I book, he's the only person who's guaranteed to be with me at everything. And I know for a fact, this kid's my brother for life. Any success I have in my career will be shared with him. We're going to make it together, and there's no other option. It's my brother.
I love that, dude. It's fucking awesome. I love that, man. You're a very talented guy. The circle was just a start. You got a lot more coming, and we could tell you also are extremely talented. We're making jokes, but you're a gentle person. But we could tell you're educated and smart, and you support people. And well, I'm serious. And gentle's a good word. You are a gentle person. But I love your friendship, and you're gonna fucking keep kicking ass. And
Yeah,
not
buddy.
for real. Don't beat the shit out of anybody. But keep kicking ass in your career. You're a fucking great guy, and thank you for coming on, both of you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Give it up for Joey Sasso and Josh, everybody. One more time, Joey Sasso and Josh. And how about Tony Sarando's fourth time on fucking stage?
And then Vinny. Come on, this guy steering the ship.
Again,
And one more thing. How about a round of applause for all of you? I mean, you
Yeah.
guys are fucking awesome. You stuck here all night.
and we're gonna give
Everyone here.
a shout out to our producer Oscar, who's been with us for
Oscar!
over a year, who's worked his fucking ass off. Thank you guys again. This is we it's what we typically do with this podcast live. We've only done a couple episodes. We didn't have enough time, but sometimes we're actually gonna bring up people on stage and just fuck with them, like random 2-minute like.
We ask them real questions. We don't fuck with
I
them.
know, but we never had time. We always panic. We're probably not going to do it tonight, but we're going to start doing that. We're in between episodes. We're going to bring up people, and we're going to do fucking speed podcast with complete strangers.
Yep.
We've already known a lot about you, so you're set. But we got a lot of insane guests. Like we have a lot of big guests that are going to be on this podcast, and it's going to keep growing, and it's going to be huge. And we've worked really hard. We spent a lot of time, a lot of money for years on this thing, and it's just getting started. But it's going to be big. And thank you guys, fucking for real, for being here tonight. Thank you
It's
so
all
much.
thanks to you guys, for real. Thank you.
Seriously. Really appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming to see a live show. Be safe. Good night.
Thank y'all.
Hip hop.